Hi, this is Phil Stone, and this is the Phil Stone Training Series. And in this video, we're going to answer the question, what is article spinning? And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to use a spinner and actually show you how to use that in an automated Twitter program that I use called TweetAdder. So you've written and edited your article, got a beautiful looking article there, and you're all ready to post it to your blog site. But a lot of work went into that article. You want to post it to an article submission site too, maybe a bunch of them. You might want to post it to sub-blogs. Maybe you have a blog that's set up that you've got links going from there to your main blog and you want to have the article up there as well. You want to put it in different places. Maybe you want to post it all over the internet to get backlinks. Well, realistically, you have a problem. Duplicate content is just not accepted. Bottom line is the search engines can't put up duplicate content when they rank things. Think about this. If you put together 100 articles, they're identical, they're in 100 different places, and let's say that the search engines find them, they categorize all of them, you can't have 100 results showing up. It just wouldn't work. So what they do is they just completely discount both of them. As a matter of fact, you might even find yourself being penalized, getting worse rating because they find duplicate content. So you have no choice but to not post that exact article in multiple places. Since you can't rewrite multiple versions of it, it would take you for absolute ever. You only have one real choice. You have to spin your article. So let's jump right into a spinning program that I use. It's called the Best Spinner, and I'll show you exactly how I get it done. I've opened up the spinning program that I use, and let me just type in something very simple and give you an idea of how you can spin a sentence and what the actual process is. So I've typed in, let me try these very simple words. And I'm going to click on Easy Spin. And what it will allow me to do is to put synonyms in there and highlight them. I have let, that's my first word. Permit would work. Now, if I do enable, I would have to do enable me to. Since I don't have it here, I can't use it in this context. Allow for me to, so that won't work. Now, the me personally would be alright. For me would be alright. Allow for me. But if I say let for me, it won't work. So let me take that back out. And try. Attempt. Consider. Experiment with. These very simple words. These types of. These kinds of. All these. Many of these, each of these, really, very, extremely, quite, straightforward, uncomplicated, phrases, words and phrases. Now if I scroll down here, here's where I can get my to. Allow me to, permit me to, please let me. And let's just leave it like that. Obviously we have a lot more options, and we can actually go back. So if we take a look, we started on article. This is our easy spin, and now let's see what we've got. Please let me experiment with many of these quite straightforward phrases. That's one spin. I'll do a new spin. Permit me to try these types of quite simple words and phrases. It just keeps going and going. I've done it in spin syntax. See, what happens is there's a bracket, and then it says let me, and then a straight post, and then allow me to, and then another post, and then permit me to, then another post, and please let me, and then the bracket. So what happens is when you spin this, it will choose either this, or this, or this, or this. Next word, it'll do try, or attempt, or consider, or experiment with, unless I change it. See the brackets? So any one of these four combinations mixed with any one of these four combinations, and if you multiply that out, you have 16 different possibilities right there. Now it goes even further. You have all kinds of possibilities when you have these variations here. See, each of these sets becomes its own unique set of words that can be put together with the grouping before it. That's how you get all these spins. So if you take a look at the spun article and you click new spins, you can see how it changes. And that spin syntax can actually be put into a program and create those final things. This particular spinner does a great job with that. So if I push publish, let's say I do generate and compare, Let's say I wanted to generate 10 articles. We'll generate that. Well, this is just that one phrase, that one line, keep in mind. But it'll show me right down here the degree of uniqueness. And if you notice, the worst is 20%. I could actually go back and see why that's 20% and give it more options and raise that as well. But you see the level of uniqueness here is very, very high uniqueness. So I could take this, let's say that this was a complete article. I could use this exact complete article in different variations of it on one article submission site after another and not be duplicating content. That's the entire point to this. This is just a basic overview, but you see the ability that you have. You take one article that you start with, you spin it, and now you have all kinds of variations that you can use that are unique. You can even check the uniqueness. You can copy those. You can print them out. You can submit them. You can actually do it automated if you try to use a program like I use. Lots of different options. Now what I'm going to do is to take that actual spun sentence, the spin syntax, and I'm going to put this into my TweetAdder program. TweetAdder is a system that I use that I have automating Twitter, and it'll send out tweets for me automatically as long as I have them in a list. So let's do this. We'll do Control A, Control C to copy that. Now I've got it. Now I'm going to open up my Twitter account. Okay, I'm back on my Twitter account now, and here's my tweets. That's where all of them will be stored once I complete them. So if I decide to use this tweet generator, I can actually put the spin syntax in here and randomly generate a whole bunch of tweets. So let me get that together for you. I've had to make a very minor adjustment because I need to match the bracketing that they use in this system. So I just did that in Notepad, and let me paste that in now. And watch this. Generate tweets. In just a heartbeat, it generated 3,259 unique sets of that sentence for me. Scroll down, take a look. There's just a ton of them. So I can, if I choose to, check all, and I can save all checked, or however way I want to do it. This gives me the ability to create unique tweets so that I'm not duplicating tweets, because you have the same problem with tweets as you do with content. You send out duplicate tweets, Twitter will stop you from having the tweet actually go out. This is a great way to do this. It saves a tremendous amount of time. What you just looked at was the Best Spinner and also my TweetAdder program. The thing I like about the Best Spinner is it's not a monthly fee. You can try it for a week for $7, and then it's just $77 a year. And if you are serious about article marketing, this is a great system. What I showed you in that little video demonstration was just a small fraction of what you can do with that system. You can actually create content right there, all kinds of things. So great program. And by the way, they have a really nice forum, and they probably have about 30 videos that go into the different aspects of what you can do with that. But quite frankly, right out of the box, it works for you. And the neat thing is, when you pay that $7, you get the software right away. It's downloadable, and in minutes you're able to use it, just exactly as I did in that demonstration. Now, the TweetAdder program, I've been using that for a couple of years now. I wouldn't be without it. I actually have multiple accounts there, and you can start off by buying a license to run one account, or 5, or 10, or unlimited. My suggestion, if you want to just kind of get your foot in here, get 5. Get the license for 5 and set up 5 accounts and get them moving. Get them all set up right away. And then pay attention to what you'll find on the Philip J. Stone site about TweetAdder. Lots of information is there already, and there'll be more coming. But bottom line is, article spinning is an absolute must for article marketing. It's absolutely critical. Have no choice but to do that. You've got to get a spinner that you can use, and you've got to be able to create multiple versions. Now think about it. You can either have one article that you write, or you can have a whole wheelbarrow full of them if you use a spinner. More information you'll find on internet marketing and network marketing at philipjstone.com. I'll be there waiting for you. Looking forward to it.